Hey there, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what time of day you like to crush a workout. My name is Aiden and this is Pulse Power. So if you've worked out with me before, welcome back. And if you're new here, I'm excited to have you. Today is going to be a good one. We have a 30-minute full body workout with a heavy focus on strength and mobility. So no equipment required. I don't even have shoes on today. You'll just need a mat and some water because we're about to sweat. So each movement is 1 minute. I'll give you about 20 seconds to set up. Feel free to pause that because some movements are more complex and you might need some extra time just to wrap your head around them. And as for modifications, that will all be audio, so you'll have to listen in for those. I realize there's some differentiation in ability levels, so taking that into account, I'll try to modify as best as I can. But ultimately, just come into this, have fun, try something new, and be ready to be challenged, because if you're not uncomfortable, you're not growing. Best quote ever. Anyways, let's do this, have some fun. About to get sweaty. Okay, here we go, let's do this. I'm gonna start my timer for the first one. We have a down dog coming into plank with an extended leg spinal twist. So we're gonna start in plank. This is your 20-second setup, by the way. So nice alignment in the arms, your wrist is directly under your shoulders. Your core is tight and your spine is straight. From there, I'm going to bring my chest into my quadriceps, pressing my heels into the mat, feeling that throughout my legs or the back of my legs, and then rocking back to plank. I'm going to start with my right knee, crunch it in, extend that leg across my body. I'm planting my foot onto the ground and then slowly dropping that hip to the ground, lifting it up nice and high, and then switching sides. So we'll be here for 40 more seconds. You'll feel that in the obliques and throughout the lower back. Your shoulders will be working hard too. If that's too much for you right now, maybe you just want to rock back from down dog into plank. You can add a few knee crunches. There's so much you can do with your body. We always get so hung up on following exactly what everyone else is doing, but make this your own if you need to. We got 10 seconds left. Oops, I forgot down dog there, no big deal. Awesome job, you guys. All right, next one, we're going into our elongated knee drop with a reach. So we're starting on our butt, hands go beside your hip, plant your feet on the ground. We're going to press our butt off of the ground, and then we're gonna rock our knees forward to the floor in front of us, and then we want our knees to tap to the floor, and then our opposite arm extends behind us, look to your hand, and we'll just alternate sides. Yeah, I realize that this might look a lot easier than it is. I'm a little out of touch some days, so if that's too much right now, we're just gonna go in for our crab reaches. Don't worry about your knees going forward, but if you're a runner, this one is amazing. We're about 30 seconds in. Before, my working out consisted of only running, and I'm sure if I continued that way, I would be having knee replacements by the time I'm 60. All right, nice work, you guys. That one's over. We'll do this one, elevated bridge up to a 90-90 knee thrust. Sounds like a lot. It's a lot. It's not as hard as it sounds. So again, planting our hands beside our hips. We're gonna press up, squeezing our glutes into that elevated bridge. Drop our butt down, and then from there, we're gonna put our knees in the same direction, feet are going out in the same direction. So that's our 90-90, coming up, thrust, squeeze those glutes, drop down, coming back for that elevated bridge up, and then we'll go in the other direction. So, nice thrust, warming up the hips. If you're an office worker, you're sitting at a desk all day, this would be a nice one. Hey, you could even do this during your lunch break if you're a go-getter. All right, I'm going to shut up and keep working. 10 seconds. Really give it a good squeeze. Nice work. All right, this one, lovely one. I love this one because we're going to start in plank again. So we're going into child's pose from plank with a single leg step up, elbow drop to a reach. I just got to show you. All right, so there's a nice plank. We're going to bring our butt back to our ankles to child's pose. My right foot is going to step to the outside of my right hand, and then I'm going to tap that left elbow down to the ground. If you're doing this, you feel that in the inside of your thigh, and I'm going to reach up. All right, I'm going to do 30 seconds on one side. So step up, tap down, reach up. Rock back to child's pose. Maybe you just go from child's pose to the step up, and that's good enough for you. But I tell you, this elbow drop really gets that nice stretch in the inner thigh. All right, other side. So rock back. Left foot steps to the left hand. Right elbow taps down. Reach up and repeat. And we're done with that one. Nice work. All right, next up we have a sumo squat with alternating pivots and then 2 alternating kick throughs. So here we go. Everything's out wide. Toes point out, so do knees. I'm going to drop my hips, activate my glutes. I'm going to slam down one knee, come in with the other, and then I'm going to plant both hands, hop off of both feet. I'm going to hop onto my left, plant my left as my my right leg extends through my body, pulling my opposite elbow back. Same thing, hop off both feet, land on my right, left kicks through. Okay, that's a lot. So sumo, 1, 2, keep those hips low, plant your hands, jump off both feet, left foot plants, right leg kicks through, right foot plants, left leg kicks through as I pull the opposite elbow behind me, hopping back into sumo. 1, 2, plant both hands, hop off both feet, left foot plants, right foot plants, back to sumo, 20 seconds. If this is too much right now, perhaps you stay here, but if you're staying here, keep those hips nice and low. 5 seconds, 1 and 2, nice work. Whew. Okay, next up on our butts, we have twisting crunches with a toe tap. So hands are planted beside your hips. You're gonna lean back, activate your core, chest is proud, lift both legs off of the ground, and bring your feet wide. Okay, so I'm gonna scissor my left leg over my right leg over my left, come into that figure 4 by placing my ankle on the top of the opposite knee, and then I'm just going to tap. So my right hand taps my left foot, and other side. I did this one like 5 times because my puppy kept getting in the way of the camera, so my abs are tired. Whew. That's a good crunch. If you're not ready for this part, because that's a lot, you could just practice the scissors. Maybe get used to this motion. Okay, we got about 15 seconds. Five seconds. And one more. Oh, nice work. I'm feeling the burn. Okay, next up, we are going into our high to low bear transitions, dolphin to down dog transitions. So it's easier if you just watch. I'll explain as we go. So here is bear, knees are off the ground, 90-degree bend at the knees. We're going to drop our forearms into low bear. Palms are on the mat firmly, and then we're going to straighten both legs, feeling that in our hamstrings, that's dolphin, and then take our forearms off of the mat for down dog, getting that nice stretch. And then when you're ready, your knees bend at 90, you're coming into low bear, plant your palms, dolphin, try to get your heels to the mat, extend those forearms for down dog. Okay, again, high bear, low bear, palms are planted, Legs extend, forearms come off the mat for down dog. I'll try to just be quiet for a bit, let you guys do this. Nice work, you guys. That was confusing, but I love that one. Next, we're coming into supine, elevated crab cross crunch. So this one is, I don't know, I don't find it too difficult. So we were in this position already once. Your hands come beside your hips, feet are planted, and then we're just going to, as we lift our butt off of the ground, our hips up, we're going to internally rotate knee taps elbow, and then we're just going to alternate sides. The only thing I can see being a problem perhaps is if your wrists are sore. In that case, I guess you could just stay on your butt and get that internal rotation. If not, you're up here. I'm feeling that one in the obliques. See, the sun is coming out. It's been a rainy day in Saskatoon. 5 seconds. Nice work, you guys. All right, next up we have the Sumo Hold with arm swings, and then I'm going to add some heel lifts. So here's Sumo. Drop those hips, knees are out wide, feet are pointed out wide. Okay, and we're just going to swing our arms across our body, overhead. Tap that booty. Other side, you want to look behind you. And then from there, I'm going to go in for 3. I'm going to lift my heels 3 times. Lower slowly, feeling that in my inner thighs. And then back to my arm swings, getting that nice stretch as I look behind me. And then 1. You can do as many as you like here. 2, 3. Nice work. 30 seconds left. All right, swing it across, tap that ass, lift those heels. 10 seconds. And that's good for that one. Nice work. All right, we're going into our down dog cobra transitions. All right, I laugh because these ones took me a while to get okay at. So your option for modified is plank to down dog. Or we're gonna go plank, down dog. We're going to bend at the elbows. We're going to slide under that imaginary fence, come up, and then maybe you just hold here and then lower, and then come up to plank and repeat. But I'm transitioning, so from down dog, I'm going under that fence, chest comes up, and then I wanna keep my elbows bent, and then extend at the last minute, slide through, up, keep your elbows bent, and then extend. This is great for the shoulders, but I find it very difficult. All right, good job, you guys. Whew. Next up, alternating crab reaches. So if you remember this one, it's kind of like the modification of that one. So we're coming into crab, plant those hands by your side, and we're just getting that stretch throughout our back and our arms, squeezing our glutes. Okay, minute starts now, let's go. want to hold it for a second and then drop down. Halfway. Nice work, you guys. 20 seconds. Look to that hand and really squeeze those glutes. And good. Okay, we are going to go into our Superman hold with our triple toe tap behind us. So Superman from plank, we're going to lower down. Okay, we're going to come up chest as high. I'm going to bring my hands behind my head for this one. And then I want to lift my quadriceps off of the mat. So come up high. My legs are kind of out wide. And then I'm just going to, keeping my knees wide, tap my toes together 3 times and lower down slow. When you're ready, lift up, nice and high. Feet are out wide. 1, 2, 3, and lower down. And again, lift up. Seconds. It's a great one to define the back. Your whole posterior chain, really. 20 seconds. And then progressively you'll get better with practice. I probably could lift a little higher. Need more practice. Okay, right on. Next up, we got hip flexor, hamstring, kneeling swings. Not too strenuous, but a good stretch nonetheless. So we're gonna go hip flexor. So we're starting in that kneeling lunge. I'm gonna rock my hips forward, hands come overhead, and then I'm gonna straighten that front leg, swing my arms behind me and pulse. So I wanna activate those triceps. So 1, pulse, pulse, pulse. 2, pulse, pulse, pulse. 30 seconds on one side. And we're just hinging forward at the hips, keeping our spine nice and straight. Awesome. We're going to switch sides. Plant that foot firmly, and let's go. Awesome work, you guys. That one is done. I like that one. I could have kept going. Okay, next up we have saddle sitting internal rotation. So we are going to work the hips and the knees. This is a great one for runners also. So feet are out wide, chest is proud, and we're just going to internally rotate kind of at the hip and the knee until our foot comes to the ground, and I'm just going to look in the opposite direction. I want to hold for 3 to 5 seconds and switch sides. There's so much going on in the knee. There's so many things that overlap your patella. So if we can keep moving it, our body, or all the muscles that surround our kneecap in a variety of ways, I think we'll be better off. I'm pretty sure I know we'll be better off. All right, 20 seconds. I hope you're enjoying this one as much as me. I'm also getting a nice back stretch. Awesome job. Okay, next up we have crisscross in plank with opposite foot tap backs. And this is our last one, by the way, so we're going to end it with kind of a fun and challenging move, a little more cardio in this one. So starting in plank, nice alignment of the arms, straight spine. We're gonna go criss, cross, tap, tap, okay? Criss, cross, tap, tap. And here we go, 1, 2, 3, and 4. At your own pace. Come for breaks. This is making our mind work as well. Halfway. This is a nice little break. Down dog. When you're ready, come back. 10 seconds. Awesome job, you guys. Whew, okay, that was a good one. I'm winded. I hope you are too. Great way to start the day or even end the day. Yeah, so if you like that workout and you want more similar or maybe longer, more challenging ones, you can find a variety pack on my YouTube channel at Pulse Power with Aiden. Maybe you're on there right now. Thanks for working out with me today, and I will hope to see you next week. All right, take care. Bye-bye.